Children, all of you open your volume 1 EVS course book, page number 44. Page number 44. Okay. I am your home. See here in the first line. I am your home. 1/4 of me is covered with the water and the rest with 1/4 of me is covered with the land and the rest with the water. I am the unique planet in our solar system. Who am I? I am your home. Okay. 1/4 of it is covered with the land and 3/4 of it is covered with the water. I am the unique planet in the solar system. In which planet is our home means Earth. On the Earth, 1/4 of it is covered. 1/4 of its surface is covered with the 1/4 of it is covered with the land, and the remaining 3/4 is covered with the water. It is the unique planet in the solar system where the life is existing. Okay. Here, what is the boy observing in this picture? In this picture, the miniature model of the Earth. This is the miniature model of the Earth. Okay. Identify which color represents land and which color represents water. See, in the Earth model, which color represents land and which color represents water means blue color represents water. Blue represents water and green or that yellow color represents land. Okay. See here, our planet is made up of mainly 3 layers. The outermost thin and solid layer of the Earth is called the crust. Okay, outermost layer is called the crust, and the second layer is called the mantle, and the innermost layer is called the core. Okay, in our Earth, there are 3 parts. The outermost layer is called the crust, and the second layer is called the mantle. Okay, third layer is called the core. There are 3 layers in the Earth. Crust, outermost layer, the second layer is mantle, and the third layer is, the innermost layer is core. The structure of the Earth can be compared to a boiled egg. All you know the boiled egg, no? And in that outermost, that shell, egg shell is called the crust. It represents the model of our Earth. Okay. Structure of our Earth. The outermost layer, that egg shell is called the shell on the boiled egg is called the crust, and egg white is called the, boiled egg white is called the mantle, and yolk is called the core. Okay. The structure of the Earth can be compared to a boiled egg. Shell is crust, white is mantle, yolk is core. See, the non-living and living components which are interdependent make the Earth a planet of life. Okay, non-living things and living components, they are interdependent. They will depend on each other. Okay, make the Earth a planet of life. They are making the Earth the planet of life. The crust and the upper part of the mantle together form the lithosphere. Our Earth environment is mainly divided into 4 spheres. Lithosphere, biosphere, okay, hydrosphere, atmosphere. Okay, our Earth environment is divided into 4 spheres: lithosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere. Lithosphere means land. Okay, the crust, that means the outermost part of the Earth, and the upper part of the mantle. Okay, together form the lithosphere. It is the Earth's solid land surface. Okay, lithosphere means land. Solid land surface comes under the lithosphere. It contains naturally formed land masses and landforms of different sizes and shapes. The major land masses are continents. Okay. All the landforms comes under with the different shapes and sizes, and all the continents comes under the lithosphere. Biosphere means along with the ground and air where the living is existing for the organisms comes under the biosphere. Okay, and hydrosphere means water on the earth. Okay, oceans, lakes, seas, rivers comes under the hydrosphere. Atmosphere means air around our planet. Okay, the layer of gases around our planet comes under the atmosphere. Our earth environment is divided into 4 spheres: lithosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. Lithosphere means the outermost part of our earth crust and the uppermost layer of the mantle comes under the lithosphere. In the lithosphere, all the landforms with different shapes and sizes comes under the lithosphere. Okay, biosphere means the living organisms where the life is existing in the earth comes under the biosphere. Okay, where living is existing is called the, for the organisms is called the biosphere. Hydrosphere means water in the earth, water on the earth. Okay, water in the ocean, seas, lakes, rivers, all this comes under the hydrosphere. Atmosphere means air around our planet, or the layer of gases around our planet comes under the atmosphere. Atmosphere means air. Biosphere means living, for the living organisms where the life is existing. Hydrosphere means water on the earth. Now come to the next page. Do you know the Mariana Trench, the deepest 11-kilometer ocean point in the world, is in Pacific. Okay, the deepest ocean point in the world is in the Pacific Ocean. If Mount Everest was placed here, there would be about 2 kilometers of water above it. Mount Everest ni ganaka akkada unchinattlaite, it is above there would be about 2 kilometers of water above it. Then మీద ఇంకా 2 kilometers of water ఉండొచ్చంట. What do you see in this picture? A man was floating on the water. How it was possible means a man was floating on water and reading a book comfortably. Is this a miracle? No, it is not a miracle. This happens in the Dead Sea, which lies between Israel and Jordan. This Dead Sea is in between the Israel and Jordan. The water in the, why he was floating means the water in the Dead Sea is 10 times salter than the ocean and almost nothing lives in it. Ocean lo water kante kuda 10 times salt అనేది ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుందంట ఈ డెడ్ సీలో. అక్కడ ఏ ఆర్గానిజం, అంత సాల్ట్ ఉండడం వల్ల అందులో ఏ ఆర్గానిజం కూడా బతకదంట. Salt makes the salt makes the water denser. That's why that man was floating. Okay, its density will be increased. Water density will be increased by the salt. So the things on that will be floating. See, let us do an activity to understand this concept. Take 2 glass tumblers of similar shape and size. Fill them with the fresh water to the same level. Take 2 tumblers with the fresh water. Take the same water level in the 2 glasses. Now pick 2 similarly sized fresh eggs and drop 1 egg into one dose of the tumbler. Okay, you took 2 glasses of water now with the same level. Now take same eggs, similar eggs, okay, and drop 1 egg in the 1 tumbler. Observe what happens. The egg will sink. Adi egg anedi munigipotundi. Now we add some common salt to the second tumbler. You had another glass of water, no? In that you add salt and mix it well. Let it dissolve. Drop the second egg into this tumbler of salt water. Another egg was there, no? Now drop another egg in this salt water, that egg will not sink, it will float. Okay, observe what? This time the egg floats in the water. Why? Because by adding the salt, water density will increase, so the things we dropped in that will float. Okay. Salt water makes objects float because it is denser than fresh water. ఓకే సాల్ట్ వాటర్ ఎందుకని థింగ్స్ని ఫ్లోట్ అయ్యేలా చేస్తుంది అంటే సాల్ట్ వాటర్ డెన్సిటీ అనేది ఫ్రెష్ వాటర్ డెన్సిటీ కంటే కూడా ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది. సాల్ట్ వాటర్ డెన్సిటీ ఈజ్ మోర్ when compared to the fresh water, so it is making the things or objects to float. With the help of this given diagram, explain why water in these oceans is salty. Thank you.
Got it.